Hello gamers, welcome to RPG A Day. We're going to be doing question number 10 today, which is, how has gaming changed you? I have lots of good answers for this one actually. My story is this, probably like, not a surprise to a lot of people, and a lot of people probably have the same story, but I grew up, I had zero friends, very anxiety ridden, didn't know how to socialize with anyone, and all that stuff. School, I was all decent in. Gaming is pretty much how fixed me in all that. I was able to do math in my head a lot because from rolling dice and adding modifiers up. Social skills, believe it or not, I learned it from doing role-playing encounters in games, like talking to people, persuasion, intimidation, all that. Like, I said intimidation, yeah. But just role-playing out those encounters taught me just how do you talk to people, gauge reactions. Now I know that's not realistic, but it was a good template for me to use. Also, friends. Like I said, I grew up, I had zero friends. I have a lot now, and it's mainly from gaming. So gaming in general has just helped out my life in general, get past a lot of the barriers I grew up with. Nowadays, how it helps and changes me is it has boosted my writing. I was one of those people who I would think of this awesome story, when I put it to paper, it was like half the thoughts just didn't come out. Kind of going in a world building way and writing up a campaign for games has helped boost my writing. So and also, I don't know, it helps with a lot of things also. Sorry, I'm outside, I'm trying to not make sure I don't get hit. But in general, gaming has just been a huge boon to me in many ways. Helped me grow. Pretty much, I grew up with gaming, and it helped me grow up and become not a like a sociopath or something. And like societal rules, like just being able to socialize with people was the big one. Like, I had a serious trouble with that. So that is my answer for RPG Day number 10. Tomorrow we'll do number 11. Hello gamers out there, this is Caleb. I'm going to come back with you with RPG A Day. Today we're going to be doing question number 11, which is, what is your character's wildest name? I will say right now, I don't have an answer for this at all because I don't do weird names for characters. So I'm going to be taking on the alternate question, is what is your wildest campaign? And the answer I'm going to give is actually a game I played in, because I haven't run anything like super wild, but one I played in was really cool, so I'm going to highlight it here. It was for D&D 3rd edition. Don't remember if it was 3.0 or 3.5, but the 3rd edition era, the D20 era. And it was actually same dungeon master, and it was two groups, both different players, except I was the one who was in both campaigns. I had two different characters. It was two separate campaigns in one world in different time zones. The game started in a like post-apocalyptic broken fantasy world after Beholder War, and then the second game started up was like a prequel to this whole war, which was more on the standard fantasy side, but it was really cool. We'd go back and forth, and repercussions like happen in one time frame would go into the other. And then the post-apocalyptic fantasy broke one, it was really cool. You'd walk in like a plane, you'd step through this like reality shift, there'd be a giant pit before you, and it was like to show that the world was broken due to like the type of magics beholders use. And it was really cool just playing the same, like, two different characters. Well, at least I got to do that. I don't think a lot of people were in both games. But seeing the decision made in one would affect the other. And I know that's nothing like special and a lot of people do it, but it was really cool just playing it. It was really crazy seeing like the stuff happens in this fantasy world going in this like post-apocalyptic world. And it was just really neat to see that. And I'm trying to remember the characters I played in that. I think I had a human female assassin, and then I also had a gnome sorcerer. I remember half his face had like a tattoo on it. I don't remember which one was for what, but those are two characters I had. I want to say the gnome was the one in the post-apocalyptic world, because I vaguely remember him getting drunk with orcs and partying. And yes, for some reason that reminds me of the post-apocalyptic fantasy world. But I'm gonna say that's probably my cue for the wildest campaign. That it's more one I played in. As like I said, I've never ran like crazy fantasy. But hats off to a homebrew D&D 3rd edition world, which was half standard fantasy, half post-apocalyptic, like broken reality fantasy. So we'll come back to you tomorrow, question 12.